going on, guys? It's the Skylander dude back here with another video, and today in this video we have another custom collab. And in this episode we have United Skylanders America. Now instead of doing a Skylander, we're actually gonna do a vehicle this time, so we're gonna have to keep the main wheel part here and the seat back there. If you don't know how custom collab works, basically both me and USkyA have the same figurine, being Burn Cycle. We have to keep specific parts of that figurine and customize it based off a category. Now this episode's category is summer and beach theme, because you know summer's right around the corner. For my custom, I'm gonna do a washed up Burn Cycle. Well, this is what I'm calling it now. And I'm gonna make the big wheel in the front here a big beach ball. The chair is gonna be a beach chair. I'm gonna use Gilgrunt's little jetpack water here for a wave. I'm gonna make an umbrella out of 2 fans from Star Strike. And I'm gonna use the blue wheels. I'm gonna paint it mostly blue to make it look like waves and stuff are crashing down over little beach things that's been washed up. So I'm gonna cut things up and then I'll come back with the pieces.
It's me, United Skylanders America, and I'm here on the Skylander Dude's channel, and I'm collaborating with him, and we are both customizing burn cycles. So I have my burn cycle right here. I grabbed it at Toys R Us the other day. And I also grabbed Jetstream, which I'll be taking a couple pieces from Jetstream and cutting them, hopefully, with an X-Acto knife here. And I also over here have my different colors of paint, and I'm basically going to be customizing Burn Cycle. Here will be a beach theme, so me and Ryan are taking the beach theme on each of our Burn Cycles, and we're going to go ahead and get started with this, and I'm going to go ahead and unbox these real quick. Alright, so there we have Burn Cycle, as you can see. And what's great about these 2 characters that I picked up at Toys R Us the other day, I got them each for a total of $1.67, which is a great deal for each of them. Alright, so anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get Jetstream now. Alright, so there's the Jetstream. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get started on painting.
I now have all the pieces cut and made, so I have the little wave that'll go right behind the seat. I have the hot streak wheels that are going to use as water instead of blue fire. And I cut off and sanded the back of the burn cycle because I like that a lot better. And then I drilled a hole right through here so I can stick the wheels in, and then I can glue that closed. And then of course I have the umbrella over here made from a toothpick and the Star Strike fans. Now before I glue anything on, I think I'm going to paint it because it'll be a lot easier, and then after I paint, I'll glue everything on.
Alright, so unfortunately I was not able to record clips as I went like how Ryan does, but I am able to give you guys an idea of what I did in post-production. So to start out, I cut pieces of the Jetstream. I surprisingly didn't need to cut much. I only cut off the wing wheels that you see here. I used these because they're the closest thing that looked like wheels on the Jetstream. I could have used these gold pieces right here on the sides, but they were too difficult to cut off. Speaking of difficult to cut off, I tried numerous ways to cut them for hours with Ryan. I used my X-Acto knife just normally, just trying to cut through it, and that didn't work, so then I went to heating up the X-Acto knife with different types of things like a lighter. Then I went to my stove and I tried heating it up and just trying to get it a little bit more malleable, but still wouldn't cut into it. So then I tried tree clippers, etc., but I was finally able to get them off with these smaller clippers that my mom found me. So I cut those off. I added this little modification to the back of the vehicle from the back of Jetstream. That was just kind of an add-on. And then finally, not very important here, but I added this little steering wheel from the Jetstream, which I thought looked cool since there wasn't really a steering wheel on it to start with. I used hot glue to glue all the parts on. I just thought that would make the most sense. Plus you can paint over hot glue. So I put the mod part on the back here under the seat, and I used in the steering wheel here. What I did was I put a 1/2 millimeter drill bit and drilled into each of the wheels in the direct center of them, and then drilled right through under the seat. I dug through my old bucket of Legos and found this little yellow stick, which I'm assuming is used for the same purpose that I used, only with Lego pieces. I painted that black and stuck it through each of the drilled holes. I then hot glued the wheels onto the stick and managed to get them to turn on their own together. Then I drilled a little bit into the part that holds the steering wheel on the top. I found this old mini golf dispenser that shoots golf balls back at you, typically used in like an office setting or something. And I cut the flag that was once on the top off and painted the pole white, and then I covered up the logos on the flag that was already there with a Skylanders logo on the front and 2 of my logo on the back that I printed out on just regular computer paper. Once that dried, I put that in the drilled hole and hot glued around to secure it. I cut a whole lot off the burn cycle. I cut off all of the back up until where the back of the seat starts. I also cut off the handlebars since I changed it to a steering wheel from the Jetstream.
So here's the first coat of paint. I did a watercolor all over the parts that aren't gonna be part of the beach, like the beach ball here and the beach chair. So that's the watercolor. I like how I did a dark blue, and then over I did a very light blue. And then, of course, we have all these other waves and blue translucent pieces that I'm gonna use for water, the umbrella. But before I glue those on, I'm gonna paint this like a giant beach ball and this like a beach chair, and of course, I'll paint the umbrella.
For painting, I used all of these beach-oriented type colors: yellow, gold, orange, red, and blue. Instead of showing what color I painted each little part, I'm just going to show which colors on the original burn cycle were changed to which color on the new custom. The navy blue granite type color was painted gold. That's a very prominent color on the burn cycle. The yellow was painted orange. I know it's not much of a change, but I think it looked a lot better than the yellow. The red was changed to blue. That's the main color on the whole thing. For the front wheel, I didn't think it would look good if I did that little fade where the red fades into granite on the original one. Blue and gold, like a fade. What I did was I just did the whole thing blue, and then I put these little red dots around the whole thing in random parts. I thought it looked a little bit better. I could have spaced it out, I think, a lot better, but for the back wheels that were from the Jetstream, I painted the white part of them yellow and the blue part of them gold. I did the same thing with the red dots around it in certain places, and that could have been a lot better, I think, but I kind of had to rush that up because, you know, I couldn't get everything perfect, so I just had to like make a couple sacrifices and stuff. The steering wheel that I glued on from the Jetstream, I changed that from red to black. It's just a better contrast.
So here's everything painted. Got the big beach ball as the wheel. I think that came up pretty nice. And of course the lawn chair right at the seat right there. Got the umbrella, of course, yellow and white. Very cool. Now I can glue everything together and I can show you the finished product.
That's about all I have to say for my custom. So I'm gonna have a little bit more video here at the end with just some different shots and different camera angles and stuff. So that's gonna wrap it up for me. Don't forget to peace out.
So here's the finished washed up burn cycle. I really liked how I took a fire vehicle and turned it into a water. And so the wave in the back looks really cool, like the beach chair and the umbrella. Both came out really cool. And of course the giant beach ball right in the middle there, that does spin. Got the hot streak wheels right in the back so it can of course roll. But overall, I really like this custom. So yeah guys, thank you to United Skylanders America for coming on for this episode of Custom Collab. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Peace.